Hi everyone, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. I greatly appreciate them. This is the daily forecast. It is for all signs. It is a broad spectrum reading. So you have to figure out if and where it fits in your life, if at all. It's originally created for Saturday, May 13th. If you're seeing it on a different date, I do believe readings can be timeless and find us when we need them, so don't be set on the date so much. If the message makes sense, by all means utilize it whenever you're seeing it. You can use that with any of my readings. If the message doesn't make sense or doesn't seem to fit with your situation, that's okay. Nothing's broken or wrong. You just might be working on something different at this time. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu underneath any of my daily readings. In there is just some housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm using currently in the reading, how to follow me on social media. I have an Instagram account, which I sort of post on once in a while, or my Facebook business page. Either of those two places, you can contact me for a private reading. Those are available. Know that you have to reach out to me and initiate conversation regarding that. I will never reach out to someone to sell them a reading. So if somebody does, pretending to be me, they are pretending to be me. It's not me. Simple ways to support the channel. Please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when I put up new content. I do put up daily videos. Share the video out and leave me a question or comment. All of those things greatly help and I appreciate them. What else was I going to ask? Also, I will refer back to, if you hear me talking about cards that aren't present in the reading, I may be referring back to cards earlier this week or from the Sunday underpinning energy. And that is the Sunday reading. That's the layer of energy that kind of goes for the whole week. So these cards that you see in the dailies build upon that those cards. So be aware of that. That video populates in the lower left-hand corner of this video at the end. So you can check that out and watch that if you want to. It's just another layer of stuff, let's say. It's really hot here, it's humid, and my air conditioner broke a few days ago, and I am dying, guys. It's so hot. It's kind of gross. The guy's coming to fix the air conditioning tonight, thank God. I feel worse for the dogs, to be honest, because they have fur coats. All right, so let's see the card for today. It is the Four of Wands. I love it. It's a card of celebration. It can oftentimes be a card of marriage, even a reunion. We see the 11-11 with the Four Wands there, and fours always speak to solid foundations. Yesterday we saw the Fool, and underpinning this from Sunday is the Knight of Pentacles. I do think that the Knight of Pentacles would indicate that we're taking steady steps in action in the 3D world to create something that we're more spiritually in alignment with. That would be this Four of Wands, something that we love dearly, that is celebrated, or that we will want to celebrate by the time we have created it. The Four of Wands is oftentimes a very romantic card and associated with soulmates. We might find ourselves focused. We saw the Six of Cups 2 days ago too, which is interesting. We might find ourselves focusing on the things that we love or building upon those things, moving towards those things. Is that Knight of Pentacles that underpins this, right? Taking steps, action, however we need to take it, in whatever steps we need to take it, maybe with a bit of patience, but moving ourselves towards this higher spiritual goal of a firmer foundation of what it is that we love, right? This can be a relationship for some of us, obviously. It can also be just kind of what turns us on spiritually, what excites us, what we find to be our new desire in a way, because wands are about spiritual desire. And yesterday we saw that Fool card, which was about new beginnings. So I really think that this is about setting a course towards a new, foundationally sound, joyous goal, outcome, that sort of a thing, if that makes sense. I love the two beaming crystals on the top of the wands. I don't know how well you guys can see them, but it's like there's light abounds all over in these two coming together. So bringing things into foundational alignment would be the key today, and what feels right by spirit is what we should pursue. Is my kind of easier summation of this card. Let's look at the Untamed elemental. This is flying fish. Interesting that it's both air and water, but yet it's a lot of red, which is fire. I'm wondering where flying fish falls under, because he could fall under any of them, air, water, or maybe with all this red fire. Flying fish to me, like without even looking in the book yet, makes me think of fish being, relative with Pisces and emotions, and then the flying aspect of it with this Four of Wands speaks to this idea of what emotionally feels light to us, what emotionally lifts us up, what is the wind beneath my wings, to quote Bette Midler. What do we want to move towards, right? And the steadiness of the Knight of Pentacles underpinning this kind of balances out the sort of uplift of the flying fish, if that makes any sense. I feel like this is us moving towards what we feel spiritually in alignment to and what feels like emotionally sound towards for us or towards us. We're going to like take action and move towards it, especially with seeing the Fool yesterday. It's like taking that risk and moving forward. Let's look and see what Flying Fish's message is. Here he is. What is he under? Hold on. What's Flying Fish under? He's under air. I told you guys, like he's like got air, water, and fire going on in this card. Leap of faith, and that's the Fool. Flying fish gathers her liquid turquoise momentum before taking a leap of faith. She is soft-bodied sweetness, an outstretched plane of streamlined scales and winged fins. She is an improbability. Her transcendental gift to life is the disruption of inertia. Her forked tail beats rapidly, taxiing her across the sea's surface and building her courage before she ascends. Her reward is eternal self-confidence. She will repeat this marvel again and again. With each jump, she spans a great distance. Flying Fish says it's time to make a leap of faith, become an auteur of improbable victory, claim the leading role in a fantastic dream. What was the grounding stone yesterday? It was the word dream, guys. You can be a fish that flies. Everything is possible, even if it hasn't been achieved yet. Remember that Flying Fish does not go the entire distance with just one leap. Her travels are the result of many successive jumps. Each choice is a launching pad for the next. Every leap of faith aligns you more with your vision. The balanced version is adventurousness, willingness to overcome fear, and confidence. The imbalanced version is lack of self-confidence, and to bring it back into balance, steps outside of your comfort zone. So this is really, to me, it feels like about what feels emotionally and spiritually sound to us and exciting. We need to be moving towards taking leaps, steps. In Flying Fish's story, they talk about, how it's not all done all at once. It takes, multiple attempts to get us there. That's the steadiness and the dedication of the Knight of Pentacles underneath this. There is like this groundedness and these step-by-step actions we may need to take that might feel like, we're moving forward at a certain point and then we stop and then we reassess and then we move forward again. But we allow that, inspiration spiritually and emotionally to put us up into the air to fly towards it. Also, air is associated with the mind, our thoughts, and what we communicate. So aligning our spirit and our emotions to our mind, our thoughts, and our communications could be key here in moving us forward in a very grounded, practical way with the Knight of Pentacles underpinning this. Let's look at the clarifiers. We have the Four of Pentacles, another four, two fours. This is the third reading this week where we've seen double numbers. Like we saw 2-2 and 6-6, and now we see 4-4. It's been a biggest week of cards. We have the Six of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles energy, I like it. And the Six of Wands. We have 4-4 and 6-6. I love it. So, I think this is about coming back into balance. The Four of Pentacles can sometimes be about miserliness or holding on to what little we have. But I really think this is about grounding foundationally in who we are and what we know. Maybe maintaining a few boundaries here and there. The Six of Pentacles would be about balance being restored. And the Six of Wands is moving forward in celebration. And I like that we have wands here and wands here. We have a 4 and a 6 in each suit. That's another sort of similarity. We have the 6 and 4 of Wands and the 6 and 4 of Pentacles. So whatever's driving us spiritually, we should be taking action towards in the 3D world materially. The Knight of Pentacles, like I said, underpins this. So all this Pentacle energy could speak to a change in our material world that is actually quite beneficial. Slow and steady sort of wins the race. Being fair, open-minded, and kind of staying grounded and protecting ourselves while we pursue our dreams, our pursuits, whatever lights us up, so to speak, and moving towards it, taking that leap of faith is going to be key. Let's look at the grounding stone. Okay, I love it. The grounding stone is on rose quartz, which I associate with the heart chakra, right? Because it's that nice pink color. The word is learn. And it's funny, the pink here looks like the pink that the flying fish is sort of flying towards. Learning to fly would be the first thing that I think of. Learning to pursue the thing that we love and not to be afraid of it. Learning to ground it, make it happen, take action towards it, maintain a balance, and to celebrate the opportunity to even pursue it would be key today. Grounding in that will bring us an opportunity to learn not only how to get there, but, you know, what we're made of as we go, you know, and as we learn about getting there, if that makes sense. To me, this is about keeping our highest goals in mind, in heart, in spirit at the forefront, and kind of focusing only on those things that we desire, and then taking the leap of faith to take action practically and move forward towards it, learning how to do it, and learning, you know, what best next steps we need to take each and every time we need to take them. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Be open to being taught here too, to being teachable while you go through this process. Keep your heart open, listen to your heart. That's the emotions of the flying fish, and let it align with your mind and your spirit and let it guide you. So that is your reading today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like the video, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it, leave me a question or comment, share the video out, and subscribe to the channel, hitting that notification bell, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.